Jacob.
Archetype. Yeah. Back on SmackDown? Back in the game?
That's right. You haven't seen my partner around, have you?
Oh, yeah. You a tag specialist now. All that talk about a big comeback and beating Braun for the belt over on Raw? But you went up here, on my show, fighting New Day?
My goals haven't changed. Heyman, Braun, WWE title. That's where I'm headed.
The first day you walked back in here, you looked me in my eye and told me my Intercontinental title don't mean nothing.
No. It means everything in the world. To you. That's what the WWE Championship means to me. So the only issue we have is in your head. Hey, Roxanne. You haven't seen Hector around, have you?
Afraid not. But I try not to pay attention to the locals, so I could have missed him.
You ever get tired of being this way, Roxanne?
Do you ever get tired of your good guy act? You spend months down in NXT showing kids the ropes, giving back, and look what it's gotten you.
A shot at the WWE Tag Team Championships?
Like that's your goal? You said it at the press conference. This is a detour. You're not getting closer to what you want. Heyman must be laughing at how you've fallen.
Your pep talks could really use some work.
If you listened, you wouldn't need one. Playing Mr. Nice Guy won't get you what you want. Next time life offers you a choice between the right thing and the thing you're hungry for, eat.
Nick, you wanted to talk?
Yes, welcome. I'm delighted to have you here.
Thanks, Nick. Happy to be here. And I know Hector is too.
I was honestly surprised you dipped your foot in the tag division at all, with your focus on getting back to Braun.
If we win tonight, Hector and I will carry those titles with pride. But when Royal Rumble time rolls around...
You want in, and if you win, you'll be heading over to Mr. Pierce's domain. I understand. But that's a long ways off. You and your partner should be focusing on tonight.
I agree. By the way, have you seen Hector? He wasn't here when I got to the building.
Not yet. Ask around the locker room. You don't have long before doors open.
And here comes the Archetype, looking to add another accomplishment to his already impressive list with the WWE Tag Team.
Where's his partner, Cole? Where's Hector Flores?
If he's walking into this match alone, this could be a very short night for the New Day.
And they know it too. Look at the faces on Kofi and Xavier. You have to wonder if they had something to do with this.
I don't think the Archetype cares one way or another. He's ready to go alone. I guess we have a handicap match.
How can you have a match for the tag team titles without a tag team? This is ludicrous.
You can't fault the Archetype's bravery, but Wade is right. We're having a tag team title match with only one team.
What if he manages to beat the New Day? That would be a historic victory.
Virtually impossible. The New Day is without a doubt one of the finest tag teams in history. If Hector Flores does not show up, the Archetype is going to need a miracle.
Woods gets him back.
Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense.
Russian leg sweep.
Vicious arm stomp.
Stops that offense from connecting.
Mistiming with that springboard.
Oh, shoulder, elbow, all affected with that.
Possibly testing just how tenacious Woods can be there.
You can tell he's already feeling the strain of this handicap match.
Xavier Woods falling victim to an onrush now.
And Woods needs to find an opening fast.
Oh, he timed that counter well, and he found an opening to fire back.
Could be the table turner Xavier desperately needed.
And able to beat Woods to the punch. And Xavier Woods reverses.
Powered up, but dropping behind. Cranking the neck. Reversed into an inverted DDT.
The New Day's WWE Tag Team title defense became a handicap match when the Archetype's partner, Hector Flores, never came through the curtain. The champ left railing a little by that last blow.
Handicap matches always test your mettle.
He's really mounting pressure at will now.
And it looks like it would need a miracle to stop him right now.
A focused attack on the champion's leg, and that might have some lingering effects. Choke slam! The challenger is going for it. He made the save just in time. Oh!
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Connects! Saw it coming! He finally manages to answer back.
He's still hanging on, still in this thing. And just eating a knee on the reversal.
Kofi Kingston fears no man.
Momentum is running away from Woods here.
And yeah, man, somehow Woods need to turn the tide. Ooh! Oh, man. Oh, man. Laying it in there.
Chop! Oh, he had that scouted. Woods finally creates more offense for himself.
That could be the spark Xavier was looking for.
And an elbow. Ooh, like a boxer with a speed bag. Great reaction from Kofi.
Hard knee to the stomach.
Counter right when it was needed.
Kofi just taunting his opponent now.
Check this out. DDT!
Can we have a new champ after that?
Cover. Guys, he put him away. That's a pretty big win.
Here is your winner, and new WWE Tag Team Champion, Benjamin!
And what did I tell you? The Archetype beat the odds, and now we have a new WWE Tag Team Champion.
That was a fluke, Booker. You just said it yourself. Tag team.
Are you kidding me? You're letting the New Day retain the titles.
I understand your frustration. I do. But in this instance, the rules are absolutely clear.
Then you should change the damn rules.
Well, Paul Levesque disagrees with you. Sorry your partner couldn't be bothered to show up for the biggest match of his life.
I was stuck in a locker room.
I'd be nervous if I was facing us too. But getting a case of performance anxiety is still a forfeit.
It wasn't a damn forfeit. I beat you.
In a handicap match, not the tag team match that was signed. I'm sorry, gentlemen. My hands are tied. the New Day retain the titles.
Dusty finish for the winners of the Dusty Classic. Nice.
You're really gonna let them get away with this? It's obvious they locked me in there so this would happen.
Zip it, Bastardo El Mago. We were in the New Day tour bus with 12 to 14 of our closest friends before the match. Our alibi is ironclad.
Forget it, Hector. It's not worth it.
You're right. We do our talking in the ring. Give us a rematch.
I don't think there's going to be a rematch.
Why not?
Hector, I'm really proud of the work that we've put into this team and how far we've come, but you know my focus is on the WWE Championship. And you're ready to be a superstar on your own. There's not going to be a rematch because it's time we go our separate ways.
Oh my God! He just threw you through the barbershop window! That was amazing!
Xavier, take the win, along with your belts, back to Kofi. I've got a show to run, and 2 new single superstars to book. Come find me when you're ready for your first match.
Hey, heard you were looking for me?
Welcome home, Moose. Right back where you belong.
It took me a minute, but I got here. Now all I gotta do is get in there with the main event.
You better be ready to put in that work if you want to reach my lofty heights.
That's what I'm working on.
I do know one person who's definitely looking to put his hands on you. My cousin Jacob doesn't like you very much.
Yeah, I've gotten that impression. First champion I've ever set off by telling him I didn't want to take his title.
Fatu is not an enemy you want. I'd put some eyes in the back of my head if I was you, Oos.
Always. Thanks, Jay. You all right? I know you had your eyes on those tag titles.
Nah, I get it. I really do. You gotta keep your eye on the prize.
We both do. You're back in the bigs. It's not time for you to share the spotlight. It's time for you to steal every show you're on.
You're right. Absolutely. What you did in there with Aldis is give me an opportunity. And I'm gonna take it.
Pretty soon, everyone on SmackDown is going to know what I have all along. Hector Flores is a name people are going to remember. I get the impression you think walking away from the tag team scene is a bad idea.
I do think that a bird in the hand is sometimes worth two in the bush. You and Hector had a real chance at beating the New Day in a rematch.
It's been 6 months since I lost to Braun. If I'm going to get back to him and Heyman, I need to get going on my road to WrestleMania.
It might be a bit early for WrestleMania talk, but if you want to move up the card, there's no time like the present.
I like the sound of that. What are you thinking?
I specifically handpicked this match for you.
Oh, big shot before the bell.
Coming out the blocks hot, man. Gotta keep the pressure on.
Yeah, I don't see how you can step off the gas after that. As the bell sounds, we have Axiom set for competition here tonight.
I gotta say, Axiom is a complex individual. When you first look at him, you think he's just another masked luchador, but once the bell rings, he shows you he's so much more.
Every movement from Axiom is done with such precise calculations. His technical ability gives him a lot more substance than people tend to give him credit for.
Yeah, but he's staring at someone who's shown a lot of hustle to be in this spot. Whether he's studying tape or spending extra time at the PC, he expected this challenge and is ready for it.
Axiom at the mercy of his opponent.
Axiom now just trying to survive. My goodness, came down like a hammer on that arm. Uh-oh, half and half suplex, lights out. Deconstructing the knee there.
Hey, you know, a disqualification match can get very savage very quickly. A lot to be concerned about for these competitors.
No DQ means no break, no mercy. You've got to worry about...
Oh, yeah, man. He wants to do even more damage. I like the instinct, but this could come back to bite him.
And Axiom got turned around there.
Vicious arm breaker.
He seemingly got nothing left in the tank, just taking this assault.
He really needs to think and think fast if he wants to turn the tables here.
Gotta hurt. Having a weakened arm can limit you in so many ways, making it harder to execute on even simple attacks.
Fisherman suplex. He connects with a counter.
Oh, man.
Choke slam. Axiom reverses.
Axiom executing a plan. Holy, that will fracture a neck. Hitting all those vital organs.
What a leg drop across the rope. He gets into the ring. Turning the tables.
Oh, the arm's trapped. Oh, and a slam.
Once again, going after his arm.
Oh, that's gonna sting your back.
And he turned it around.
Oh, check this out.
And that's it. Axiom is your winner.
Here is your winner.
Try this match on for size.
We've got Shinsuke Nakamura in the ring tonight. A superstar has always had his own unique way of doing things.
Yeah, you never really know what Shinsuke's thinking in or out of the ring, but one thing we do know is whenever Nakamura gets that wild look in his eye, his opponent is in for a world of hurt.
A fired up Nakamura certainly isn't someone you can take lightly.
Yeah, but he's got his work cut out for him tonight, taking on this superstar across the ring.
This guy has been a huge hurdle in the division lately, and I don't think that's going to change tonight.
He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
Oh, and a right hand for good measure.
Scouting pays off against Nakamura.
Finds the advantage after a string of counters.
Take it down.
Oh, man.
Oh, what a kick.
Oof. Fully adding insult to injury there.
Making a mockery of your opponent could eventually backfire. And knew what was coming there. Using the elbow as a weapon. Turns it around.
Knee strike connects. That was a good shot, and it looks like Nakamura might be bleeding.
Oh, feeling that in the whole arm, man.
Spinning kick to the gut.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Oh, got that fist straight to the head.
Precision strikes. He's starting to feel the effects of this attack.
Such physicality from Shinsuke.
Punishing the knee with that one.
Reversal from Nakamura. Shinsuke Nakamura landed one there.
Wobbling back up, totally checked out at the moment.
Chop block turns the tide on their offense.
He is just feeding off the electricity from the double.
Incoming! All the way to the outside.
Like a heat-seeking missile, right on target.
And just as destructive. Oh, what a quick answer. Running knee lift.
Dodges out of the way.
And now we're getting an up-close and personal view of this fight.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Tough hit to the legs.
Wrestling 101. If you can't stand, you can't fight.
Big time, belly to belly.
Oh, damaging the arm.
Nakamura is going to have to act fast here to stay in this.
Yeah, he's absolutely in danger of losing it all here.
Not looking good. In this position. Oh, man, taking it to the trachea. He goes for the cover. Gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
He breaks the count before the 2, still putting up a hell of a fight.
Hits back against Nakamura.
Each competitor showing they've done their homework.
And crashing down, landslide. Nakamura striking with all the power and intensity left in his bones.
Driven down hard with a scoop slam. Stalking from above.
Shinsuke.
A nobody home on that one. Thumped with a big blow.
What power.
Tombstone pile driver.
Is there any air left in Shinsuke?
The attitude adjustment. And straight into the pin attempt.
2. Major win. That'll change his career tonight.
Here is your winner, Benjamin.
This is a match I've been wanting to see for a long time.
Solo Sikoa is ready to get this match going.
Solo Sikoa out here demanding the respect that he is owed, that he has earned since coming here to WWE. And you know Solo's gonna take it by force because that's what that man.
From the top.
Oh, just high-flying through the air, man.
And you have to feel kind of embarrassed missing the mark on an easy shot.
Avoiding that attack might have set the whole tone for the rest of this match.
And that is why it always pays to be on your toes in WWE.
Starting that match one step ahead is always a good thing. Very quick to show how prepared they are for anything.
That was just a silky smooth sidestep. Gotta respect that kind of wherewithal.
Spinning heel kick. Quick reflex is so important in a match like this. Oh, God, that looked devastating.
Power slam incoming, no.
Inverted DDT, wow.
Rolling neck snap, brutal.
He really felt the impact on that one.
Sikoa clearly taking out his preternaturally bad mood on the competition.
Knocking the breath right out of the throat.
And Sikoa gets warded off.
Stopped them in their tracks with a kick to the gut.
Double axe handle.
Drop zones ready.
He fails to connect.
Well, the arm's trapped.
On a slam.
Oh, he's able to dodge that one in time. Reorientating them in the corner here.
Gotta hurt.
Focusing on a body part, picking it apart. The arm's as good of a place to focus as any. And a collision in the corner.
He's got to mind the count-out rules as he heads ringside. It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
Escape just in time.
And what a takedown.
Down with the leg drop.
Solo Sikoa. Here we go.
Spinning Uranagi, the spinning Solo.
Sikoa channeling all his negative energy into something painful there.
Indy counters.
Oh, just clobbering away here.
Battling right in front of us now.
We might need to clear out of here.
Boom, Solo with a timely counter. Oh, had it scouted and met with a back elbow. Brought down with a DDT. Gets the reversal. What a counter. Big.
It looks like he could get it done here.
He might have used everything he had left to kick out there.
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
Check this out. Implanted by the DDT.
Sikoa's got a problem here.
Shoulder up before three.
Just when we thought it was all over, managing to stay alive.
That move is brought in now with the cover. Shoulder up, shoulder up.
Just barely keeping this match going.
Check this out.
Spiked by that DDT. And that could vanquish Solo.
Picking up the victory as his opponent stares up at the lights.
Here is your winner, Benjamin.
This is a match I've been wanting to see for a long time.
The bell rings, and we see a very focused, very motivated Otis.
You've heard of gym rats? Well, Otis is a gym gorilla. When he's not lifting weights and eating steaks, Otis is crushing the competition and having fun doing it. Otis really does just love in-ring competition.
That's why he's able to stay motivated in the gym and work so hard. Otis wants to be the best he can be inside the ropes.
Yeah, but then you got this guy who's been pretty vocal lately. He's a superstar with a lot to say and even more to prove.
DDT! And the resolve of Otis might be wavering.
Can Otis withstand this surge?
Looks like a play to go after the legs now. Goes without saying, but a leg injury will hamper your ability to do just about anything.
Connecting with the axe handle.
He's able to reverse it. Otis managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
That might be what Otis needed to get out of jeopardy.
Saw it coming. It counters it. Spiked. He's looking fairly drained.
Nobody thought this match was going to be easy. It was bound to be a grueling affair.
Great ducking and dodging there. Super kick.
All the momentum swinging away from Otis.
Yeah, Otis is having trouble fighting back.
Choke slam. Cover.
Shoulders are down.
And they kick out at 2.
No, how was it at the end? Right there.
Absolutely blasted there. Belly to belly.
Stomping down on that arm.
And a reversal by Otis. Otis reversing the momentum.
This might be the moment he was waiting for. His comeback could start here. High-level ability being shown with each of these counters.
Oh, a stiff kick.
Uh-oh. No, square shot, but the back elbows ends that. Knife-edge chop echoing through the arena. All the momentum swinging away from Otis.
And Otis needs to find an opening fast.
Oh, the elbow connects. Oh, back in this thing. The arm getting pummeled. Reversal. And that turns things around.
Some quick dip.
Oh, check this out. That'll hurt. DDT.
No way. Otis is getting up now.
He kicks out somehow.
The resilience of a big guy like Otis, that just saved him in this one.
You got to imagine this match has a different complexion after what we just saw. And he's taking on a lot of offense here, guys.
Yeah, he's got to find some respite here.
These competitors have been unloading on each other since the bell, just looking for that window of opportunity.
And now might be the time to seize the moment. Now's the time to keep the pressure on.
He manages to stem the tide of attacks.
Prime opportunity now for Otis to get some separation and gather himself.
Oh. The WWE faithful communicating in no uncertain terms. It is electric in here.
He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count. Stop to the leg.
Torturing the leg right there.
And the resolve of Otis might be wavering.
Otis is running to a roadblock.
Oh. And now thrown back into the ring. What a counter. Otis managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
Oh, yeah, he's got a new sense of purpose now.
What a clothesline.
Jumping elbow drop.
This was just a step slow.
Check this out. DDT! Otis is in a terrible predicament.
2, 3, no! 2 count!
The resilience of a big guy like Otis, that just saved him in this one.
And you can sense the desperation mounting as that last move couldn't finish things.
I honestly cannot believe what we are witnessing here.
This has been more than we ever expected.
Stomp to the leg.
Weakening the leg with another shot.
Oh, what a kick.
Right to the gut.
Boom. Big boot. And one punch connects after another. And the resolve of Otis might be wavering.
Yeah, Otis is having trouble fighting back.
Counters with an elbow right into the face.
Duck under, duck German suplex.
Bludgeoned with a stiff shot.
Targeted stomp to the arm.
It's got to be agonizing for the arm. Oh, the arm's...
Otis able to reverse. He finally found a way to bring things to a halt here.
Otis trying to bring the fight back in this one.
Pulling him in for the backbreaker. Ouch. He's mounted an all-out assault right now.
Oh, yeah. And
What power.
Tombstone pile driver. No way. Otis is getting up now.
Into the pin. 2. That will end it.
Here is your winner, Benjamin!
The crowd believed in him tonight.
There's the archetype. You've been on a hell of a roll. Ready to keep it going tonight?
You know I am. But I wanted to ask about your long-term plans for me.
Fire away.
You've been putting me in there with some fantastic wrestlers. But where are we going? Survivor Series is right around the corner, and I don't have a match.
You've been in the game long enough to know that spots on a Big 4 PLE are at a premium. Gunther and Roman already have their match for the World Heavyweight title, and Braun is defending against Rusev. Your old partner Hector just made the show against Penta. But there are still some spots available. You want on Survivor Series, go out there and be spectacular.
Fair enough. So what do you have for me tonight?
Ludwig Kaiser has been gaining momentum since coming back from injury. Tear the house down against him, and you'll find yourself with a golden opportunity sooner rather than later.
Did you hear? I'm wrestling at Survivor Series. One-on-one with Penta.
Aldis might have mentioned something about that. Good news, Hector. You earned it.
I couldn't have done any of this without you. I wouldn't even be on the main roster if it wasn't for you.
You'd have found your way here sooner or later. Win or lose, I know you and Penta are gonna have everyone talking.
I plan on winning.
No doubt. Seriously, Hector. Congratulations. Whatever happens, I'm proud of you.
The Archetype set to take on Kaiser.
What the hell? It's the Samoan Werewolves. The Archetype is in trouble.
Chad Patton's not going to be able to pull him off.
General Manager Nick Aldis and our producer Road Dogg pulling Jacob Fatu back.
Fatu's letting him off the hook tonight.
And the Archetype may be hurt.
Archetype, I'm done with the disrespect. Only reason I didn't send you to the hospital is because I want you in the ring. Every day, you out there talking. Oh, I gotta get back to Braun and the Wise Man. Oh, all that matters is the WWE title. Nah! I told Road Dogg I want the Archetype at Survivor Series. I told Aldis to put my title on the line. Don't think you just got an opportunity, though. Nah, you caught a sentence. See? This isn't just a belt to me. It's my legacy. It's my blood. It's my family. I spent 819 days in the box thinking about coming here and taking what's mine. When my grandma passed away, Umaga laid his Intercontinental Championship to rest with her. The IC belt is buried in my family's crypt. And you think you're gonna put disrespect on it? Nah, Oos. I'm not some stepping stone on your way back to glory. Cause after I'm done with you, you're gonna wish your ass stayed home. You know what I mean?
Hey, Adam. It's good to see you.
You're killing it on SmackDown since you won the Dusty Classic. If that match against New Day had happened on Raw, I would have fought for you to keep the titles.
I appreciate that, but you know where I'm trying to get. If Hector and me had won the tag titles, I'd be stuck on a different path.
The one you're currently on led you right to Jacob Fatu, so you might want to check your compass.
Oh, you're another one who thinks I can't beat him.
You can beat him, but you better bring your absolute best.
I will. And then I'm gonna win the Royal Rumble. And then I'll be headed to Raw to face your champion Braun Breaker at WrestleMania.
Sounds like you got it all figured out. But don't look past the Samoan Werewolf. That dude is a wrecking ball, and he's looking to demolish you.
Hey, I've been looking for you. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Just been focused on my match with Fatu.
I felt bad I couldn't get out there to help when he jumped you. By the time I realized what was going down, it was already over.
I appreciate that, Hector. It's all good.
Great. I didn't want to be worrying about that headed into my first solo PLE match. Going up against Penta is a make-or-break moment for me, you know?
Whether it's a PLE, a live event, or an indie show with 217 people, they should all feel that way.
You still get butterflies before you go out there?
I've got a match against Jacob Fatu tonight. There's a whole swarm in there.
The Samoan Werewolf's no joke. You ready for him?
Guess we're about to find out. Anything can happen with him. Tell you what, if things go sideways, you got my back?
After all you've done for me, I got you. Fatu tries anything, I'll be there for you.
When Roman Reigns first mentioned the idea of
bringing Jacob Fatu to WWE, I told him the Samoan Werewolf is an agent of chaos you simply cannot control. Fatu's a tornado, a monsoon, a volcano. Why would you antagonize a force of nature?
I know exactly what I'm up against, Paul.
I'm not sure you do. You have been playing it safe, taking baby steps. This isn't like anything you faced in NXT. Jacob Fatu is a force you haven't seen since you were destroyed by Braun Breaker. Hey, let's face it. This comeback of yours has been an abject failure. You couldn't even get your partner to the ring for a tag team title match. And you think you can beat Jacob Fatu?
I know I can.
And here we go. The Intercontinental Championship is on the line. Booker, you know Fatu as well as anyone. What does the Archetype need to do here?
Survive. If he can make it through Fatu's initial blitz and take him into the deep waters, maybe he can find a hole in the Werewolf's game.
You might as well ask someone to survive getting mauled by a grizzly bear in the wilderness. Even if you manage to crawl away, you will never be the same.
Another knee drop. The challenger looked unhinged with an absolutely uncorked attack on the champ there. Up and
Falcon Arrow.
He's going to set him over the top rope with a big clothesline. Now what does he do? He's got the man right where he wants him, in trouble. Across the ring, able to capitalize on Jacob Fatu's mistake. Bringing this back into the ring. Oof, putting their full weight on the arm. The Archetype wasn't looking for a shot at the Intercontinental Championship, and Jacob Fatu took that as a personal insult. Now the Archetype has a chance to win the title, and Fatu is looking to end his comeback once and for all. Ooh, he fends that off.
Barbaric clubbing blow.
Gets lifted into position.
Oh, right to the esophagus.
He's rising back up, but on those wobbly legs.
Taking off from the ropes. Incredible balance from such a big athlete.
We're going to line up a big clothesline to the outside, and that was a hard landing onto the ground. Caused some major damage, and whoa, things might be about to get a lot worse.
Man, what timing on that counter. He quickly slides into the ring.
Working the leg with that move. Clearly had a strategy going on there with the attention on the leg. Ferocious in their approach on the champion, trying to make sure the champ won't have a leg to stand on. Wow, what impact! So precise with the super kick.
The champ is starting to suffer.
Been holding strong thus far in the match, but you can only outrun the lasting effects of a fight for so long.
Forcefully sent into the corner of the ring.
Ooh, they're down there. Stack pin.
For the title, new champ.
I guess he's not done yet. Still wants to leave his mark here. Time will tell if this was a wise decision or not.
Oh, rocked with the point of the elbow.
Reverse the situation with an elbow.
Fatu's on the ropes.
Look out.
The Archetype just took out the referee.
And here comes a Samoan drop.
The Archetype is hurt.
Jacob Fatu sensing an opening here.
The Archetype is in trouble.
This is not going to end well.
He's got a chair, and it looks like he's headed to the top.
We're about to see a giant Samoan steel chair splash.
He's going to crush the Archetype.
Hector Flores just saved his mentor's life.
Hector telling him to take the chair and bust up Fatu.
Doesn't look like the Archetype's willing to get his hands dirty.
What the?
No, I can't believe what I'm seeing.
You asked for this! You made me do this!
Hector Flores has cut ties with the man who brought him to the dance.
Jacob Fatu has no idea what just happened.
And he does not care.
Double springboard moonsault.
That'll do it.
Jacob Fatu retains the Intercontinental Championship.
It's one thing to have to face the Samoan Werewolf, but there was no chance the challenger was going to overcome a betrayal.
Hector Flores just stabbed his mentor in the back. Now we just have to find out why.
And now Hector Flores is here to answer questions about what happened tonight at Survivor Series.
No, Byron. I'm not going to answer any questions. It's finally my turn to talk. And I know you all want to hear me address what happened here tonight. In my match against Penta. Oh? Is that not what you wanted to focus on? Yeah, well, neither did my so-called mentor. Tonight was the biggest match of my entire career. And did the Archetype even wish me luck? No. Just like always, it was all about his comeback journey. He asked me to watch his back. And when I did, he acted like he didn't need me. Again, just like always. He didn't need me. I was the one who pointed out that he had severe blind spots. And I was the one who brought him out on the indies to show him what modern wrestling looks like. If it wasn't for me, he would have been stuck at the PC, and you never would have heard from him again. Then, he acted like he did me a favor when he brought me to NXT. I carried his ass all the way to win the Dusty Classic. Then what do you think the so-called Archetype does? He traps me in a locker room so he can go out there against the New Day and have the spotlight all to himself.
That's a completely unfounded allegation.
Is it? I wouldn't put it past him. No matter what you believe. After that moment, he threw me away like I was garbage. So I am going to throw away all of his hopes and all of his dreams. No, you don't get to be Intercontinental Champion. No. You will never get to live out your fantasy of looking Paul Heyman in the eye and saying you beat his champion. And no, you will not win the Royal Rumble match. Because you will be facing Hector Flores. I am taking that opportunity from you. Like you took so many from me.
Archetype, I know you don't think we're done.
We're definitely not. Fatu, I think we're gonna be doing this for a long time.
You talking like you earned my respect. You didn't earn nothing. I was about to send your ass back into retirement when that little punk-ass Hector stuck his nose in my business.
He stuck his nose in our business. And you aren't the piper he's gonna pay for that. I am.
You got business with Hector? You got business with Braun? You got business with Wise Man? You forgetting one thing, Oos.
What's that?
I run this business, and ours ain't done.
Roxanne, if I were a betting man, I'd guess you were about to say...
Me? Never. I was just going to point out with a little more ethical flexibility. There were plenty of ways for you to win that Intercontinental Championship.
In other words, I could have cheated.
Well, yes, but not necessarily. You turned your back on a Samoan freaking werewolf to check on the poor squished referee.
I'm not going to apologize for doing the right thing, Roxanne.
Losing to the New Day, losing to Fatu, losing your former partner. How many times does the right thing have to blow up in your face before it becomes the wrong thing?
What do you get out of being the devil on my shoulder, Roxanne?
You remind me of me. Before I got it. Before I realized who I am.
And who's that?
A winner. At any cost.
Did you have any idea? Did you see it coming?
Now, in retrospect, yeah. I missed every sign, plain as day.
You're sounding very zen about this. Hector Flores may have cost you the Intercontinental Championship.
I'm mad, believe me. And I got even angrier when Hector spun all those half-truths and lies in his press conference.
What about his challenge for the Royal Rumble?
Hector and I will have our reckoning. Down the road. He was right about one thing. I am focused on getting back to the WWE title. And that means entering the Royal Rumble match.
So you're ready to declare yourself?
No. I'm going to earn my spot. I don't need another social media storm about me skipping any lines.
I respect that. When was the last time you got in the ring with Randy Orton?
Man, years.
Well, I'd say this seems like the perfect opportunity to see two veterans renew their rivalry. How about the archetype?
Where do I sign?
There's a spot. In the Royal Rumble match on the line here, and this so-called referee could not possibly be more biased against one of the competitors.
I'll agree that this is highly irregular, but we should not be in the business of prejudging a referee's performance. Hector Flores might call this right down the middle.
Man did a whole press conference talking about how he was going to stop the Archetype from winning the Royal Rumble and going to Mania. We need to know who pulled the strings to get him a referee's license.
Hard impact on the back.
Pinpoint aim right to the arm.
Orton isn't being given a chance to breathe.
This is Orton's perseverance getting tested.
Looking to put him away. Throws Lifts up the shoulder. And no complaining about the ref's count there. He was right on.
Down around into the schoolboy. Shoulders are down.
Rope break, stop the pin.
This is where awareness really pays off in the ring.
Just like that. Sent out of the ring.
Ooh, stiff punch.
Oh, look out. It's on now.
And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair. Clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury. And this bloodthirsty crowd is loving it. This has turned into a violent game of chicken. Who's going to step off the gas first?
Locking up with one another.
Whoa, boy, making a statement with that shove.
The Archetype and Randy Orton are vying for a spot in the Royal Rumble match, but the referee, Hector Flores, has a vendetta against the Archetype.
Man, he better get more focused here.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. Manages to reverse it.
Got out of dodge that time.
Counter from Orton.
Impressive awareness from him.
Oh, targeting the neck.
And he moves in for the cover. Gets the shoulder up after one. Give our guest referee his due. That was a good count.
Well, you certainly can't complain about the officiating on that pin count.
One step ahead there.
So focused on just pummeling the leg there.
We know that taking out the legs is one of the most effective strategies in any match. Even more offense hitting Orton there, and it's adding up.
Yeah, but you got to expect that at this point in the match.
Oh, a chop! Had it scouted. Now can capitalize.
These two battling to dead heat with these reversals.
Choke slam! The Archetypes headed to the Royal Rumble.
Hector Flores stopped the count.
Given their history, you knew Flores wasn't going to call this down the middle.
Look out!
RKO is blocked.
Clothesline attempt.
Orton nailed the RKO.
And now it's a fast count.
The Archetypes road back to the WWE Championship does not lead through the Royal Rumble match.
Randy Orton wants nothing to do with Hector Flores.
Hector doesn't care. He got what he wanted here tonight.
You're right, Corey. Hector Flores swore that the Archetype would not make it into the Royal Rumble match, and tonight he kept his promise.
If you didn't want me in the Rumble, why put me in a qualifying match?
I had nothing to do with Hector Flores being the referee.
Then who did? It's your show, Aldis!
This image in your head of the evil GM scheming against the hero? A lot of things have changed since you left, and that is one of them. But how Hector Flores ended up in SmackDown's referee rotation, and specifically your match, is a mystery I'm going to solve.
Little late now. That match with Orton was my ticket to the Royal Rumble and Braun.
You could make a fair case for a reversal due to biased officiating.
The Archetype beat sentimental favorite Randy Orton by whining to GM is not my vibe. What I want is Hector. There's only room for one of us in WWE.
Are you suggesting...
Yes. An I Quit match at the Royal Rumble. Loser leaves WWE. Forever.
You've worked so hard to come back, just to potentially throw it all away? Take some time to cool down and think this over.
I don't need time. I need Hector Flores gone from WWE.
If that's what you want, I'll make the match official.